The gravitational potential energy. It is the energy because of the position of a body inside the gravitational field. In fact, it is defined as the energy in bringing the body from infinity to a particular present position of the body. It's always negative simply because the gravitational force is attractive, and when the body comes from infinity, work is not needed, it is automatically obtained. Suppose the body is at the surface of the earth, then suppose the mass is a small m. Mass of the body is small m. This is center of earth. This would be taken as RE, and we might consider another point at a height h. I would write here RE plus h as equal to small r. When the body is here at the point on the surface, say P, at P the potential energy will be minus GME upon RE. Whereas at this point, say Q, the potential energy would be minus GME upon small r, that is equal to RE plus h. So it could also be written as minus GME upon RE plus h. One thing is remarkable here, that the numerical value is decreasing and going higher. Why? Because the denominator is increasing, obviously the whole fraction will decrease. But since this is negative and it's decreasing, we would say the overall result is increase. So how to conclude? In going above the surface of the earth, the potential energy of the body increases. If you find the difference of the two, that is the change in potential energy, this you'll find equal to minus GME upon RE plus h. You just calculate, you subtract u from u dash, this would be equal to this much, GME h upon. Now if you put the value of GME, RE will be taken common, RE square. What remains here is minus mgh upon 1 plus h upon RE. Since we are talking about the change is positive, it has increased, so this change would be written as plus mgh upon 1 plus h upon RE. This is the change in potential energy in going above the surface of the earth. So we must remember this formula. When the body goes higher, the potential energy changes. If the height is very small compared to earth, in that case h upon r would be negligible, and then it will be mgh. This is the change in potential energy. Normally, whenever we consider potential energy, some reference point is taken, and that's mostly either the lowest point or the surface of the earth. One more thing, the potential energy will be minimum. This is center, this is surface. Say it's a point P, it is O. The potential at point P will be minus GME upon RE, and that at O it will be minus 3 by 2 GME upon RE. Potential. You might have studied. When you talk about potential energy, you simply do one thing, you just multiply MEM upon RE. Likewise, potential energy at O, that is center, will be minus 3 by 2 GME upon RE. So what is the result? This UO is minus 3 by 2 UP. What does it mean? The potential energy at the center of the earth is minus 3 by 2 times that on the surface. Similarly, the potential is also at the center is 3 by 2 times the potential at the surface. Since both the sides are minus, it should be written as plus. So this thing should be remembered. G is 0 at the center of the earth, whereas it is non-zero at the surface. For potential or potential energy, both the values are having some finite value at the center. These are non-zero.